They did go on a cute little lunch date. They're so gay for each other.
You should just get it laser hair removal, dude.
Nick, it's okay. You're just a dumb little pup. You could never play Factorio. I think if we stuck every kitten in a microwave, our government would have transparency and integrity. Transbian plus repression equals groyper.
What's your destiny?
Destiny is like a goblin who lives on politics internet. And Nick Fuentes is like a groyper. So groypers, if you are somehow blessed not to know, are like Gen Z neo-Nazis, essentially. They're like the shit-posting arm of fascism. Like, it's so stupid to even say. I think that Destiny just like says whatever makes people the most angry because like he doesn't really have any actual principles. He's really good at arguing, and he really like just sucks. Like, he just sucks. He's a shitty guy. Yeah, so I have here, because obviously we can't watch the video of Destiny blowing Nick. That would be like very TOS and very inappropriate, so we're not gonna do that. We know that in that video it definitely was Destiny sucking dick, which again, not a surprise. Nothing against men who suck dick, I support it. So we're not harping on that. Some people would be like, ugh, can't believe Destiny sucks dick. But like, Destiny is a pseudo-progressive. His like rise to prominence was debating in the politics sphere, with a generally like progressive veneer, tone, you know? Things have gotten more muddy since the fall of Destiny, and he's become just basically a shitlord, but he still generally leans more progressive than the average person. He's just also like an unabashed capitalist and like shit poster, so whatever. But getting to the good bit, the dick in the video allegedly belongs to Nick Fuentes, said aforementioned Zoomer Groyper. And if that's the case, then the context adds a bit of nuance to the situation. We can smell the nuance brewing within the tea. So, obviously, for someone who is vaguely progressive to be on camera sucking the dick of a literal self-admitted neo-Nazi, you know, the jokes write themselves, really. And then there's the whole, like, age gap discourse, because he's, like, 9 years older than Nick, but, like, I don't really care, honestly. Like, whatever, you do you. Both consenting adults, I do not care. But I guess, like, also, Nick Fuentes, he's obviously, like, the most closeted straight trans girl in the world. So... so, like... let's back it up there. The guy who, like, is the most anti-gay, like, everything person in the world, getting his dick sucked by a pansexual man? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, you know, I can't really blame Destiny. I mean, he has no principles, so the fact that the guy he's sucking off is a groyper really means nothing to him. But Nick is a perfectly bangable twink if he had a brain transplant. Like, he just needs a new brain, and he'd be fine. So anyway, because we can't watch that video, I did want to watch the video from the time period that this alleged incident would have taken place, aka when Nick Fuentes was visiting Destiny for their little IRL collab debate. And we're gonna just watch some of this. I don't know how much of it we're gonna watch, but we're gonna watch and listen and see if we can't pick up on some sexual tension. I thought that would be a fun little activity for us. Because again, we can't watch him suck the soul out of his dick, but we can look for little moments of, huh, they probably were fucking, huh? First Turkey Tom, then Nick Fuentes. Who's next, Kagra? I don't know. How many 20-something Zoomers can I go through? Alright, let's take a look. And then after that, we'll do some Cyrax. Sounds like they're master debaters. he debating my point until I concede. The Groyper's Defno Fuentes is gay. I guess. It's just... why? How do you have that political advocacy? How is that your angle when you are obviously a straight trans girl? Like, I'm not even resting on the gay here. The gay is like, we're not going far enough if we're like, oh, he's gay. No, he's trans. He's trans, sweetie. The lore adds up, trust me.
He's funny. He's got a good personality.
That is true, he did. He also is known as the cum sniffer. He used to, like, try to keep his, I think it was his roommate or something, or someone who was staying with him. He tried to, like, keep him from jerking off, and he would, like, try to sniff, like, the couch and shit to see if he could smell, like, sex. This is super fucking weird, dude. He also apparently shit himself on purpose in high school. I don't know why. Like, he just was like a really. He's a really fucking weird guy. I mean, obviously you have to be like a groyper, but like, oh boy. It's politics, there's transcending of homosexuality. Look, it's the same as prison gays. Like, if you're having a dude over to debate, that's basically like being being in prison for like 10 years. Like you just do what you gotta do. You know, what happens at the live stream hookup house stays at the live stream hookup house. Except when you film it and then do a POV amateur blowjob porn thing. He's known as what? Yeah, the cum sniffer. Yeah, Nick did a DSP on stream. A DSP, a dark side fill? Is that where you, like, bring your porn up? I'm really bad at knowing those things. A DSP isn't, like, my favorite lolcow, so I don't know all the isms.
And he's funny.
I think DSP jerked off on stream by accident. Was that it?
See, you know, and it doesn't even faze me that he's black.
Phenomenal.
Actually black.
Yeah. Hi, what's up?
Okay, we're gonna try to get this loud
Take a
enough.
DNA
Just wanna
sample
hear
from the
the
water
base.
bottle for 23andMe. You what?
I just want to hear your debate.
Oh, we're done now. He conceded everything on 9/11.
No, we
He
just
conceded that Trump had a
rescheduled.
dog shit
I
temperament,
came
but he
here
said it
for
didn't affect
friendship.
anything. Yeah.
No, it was his trust. It was his trust in his advisors, his shadowy Jewish ectomorphic advisors.
Yeah.
God damn, he really does have the phrenology of a Republican politician, doesn't he? Like, everything about him screams Republican politician. Look, it's like, you if you know, you know. Hi all, sounds like I tuned in at the right time. Yeah, we're looking for sexual chemistry between Nick Fuentes and Destiny to try to understand if the allegations are true, and the dick in question was Nick's in Destiny's mouth.
That was the issue. As always. That happened to me, too.
Jews or bad advisors?
Combination of the two.
Also, obviously, everything that Nick Fuentes says, we do not agree with here on Kagra TV. I think that should go without saying, but for the one or two people who's not usually here, I figured I should let you guys know. This is not a representation of my views. He's pretty much the antithesis of everything I stand for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, serves him right.
What was it?
Now that said, let's do a little poll, shall we? Nice job, Mika. I mean, I disavow that behavior. That's terrible. How could you do that to a person? Make Nazis afraid again. Would you rather... This is like becoming a staple of the channel, dude. I think the lady in the back is Destiny's girlfriend, so that would make sense. Oh my god, okay, let's do this.
The name of that guy, your lieutenant?
Who? Oh, that he wasn't a lieutenant. That was made up. It's true. He was even further to right than me. He wanted to recreate Aslan, and he said I was too cucked.
From Chronicles of Narnia? What is
no,
Aslan?
No. It's
Aslan?
like this Latino,
Oh,
this like creating a Mexican empire or something.
gotcha.
So wait, what do you believe in?
Me? I
Yeah,
believe
I don't
in
know
God.
anything. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
a Catholic, and
Can you explain?
Catholic converts are the worst, dude. They're always like this. People born Catholic, not a problem. Catholic converts, crazy. Always crazy.
God to me.
what do you mean? What about it?
Why do you believe in God?
I believe that the world is created, and I think that the world is created by intelligence, by an intelligent being, which is God.
You believe in dinosaurs?
Finally, Turkey Tom
No,
getting his
honestly.
flowers.
You don't?
No, I don't think it's convincing at all. I think it's ridiculous. It's a big scam.
You think the world is flat?
No, I think the world's round.
How do you know that?
I just think it is. Just believe that.
Is that how you ground every single thing that you believe?
What do
Just
you
like
mean?
feel like it, maybe?
Yeah, for the most. I mean, I
That's a weird way to highlight the, like, vibes-based politics that he holds, but you know what? Whatever works, I guess.
I don't believe in ideology. I think we should have a king, and I think he should be Catholic, and I think that he should be rich.
So he wants to be owned by a rich Catholic king daddy. That's what he wants. He wants that. Unless he wants to be that, but I think he wants to, like, I think he wants to be owned by the Catholic daddy man.
Why do you think that would benefit, or like how would it benefit anyone?
Because it would create accountability and transparent. Well, not
How in God's green earth would those things together create accountability and transparency? Just say whatever. I think if we stuck every kitten in a microwave, our government would have transparency and integrity. You know, like, it's the same thing. This is the same level of, like, logical correlation.
maybe
How do
not
you have
complete
accountability on
transparency.
a monarchy?
Because if we
Yeah, they're built to not have accountability. That's kind of their whole deal. Like, you're basically just, like, the ruler who can do whatever.
At a monarchy, we would know who to blame for our problems. Right now, we don't.
You already blame the person sitting at the top. What are you talking about?
But what does it matter if you blame the king?
Actually, in this world, in the world we currently have, where the governments have cabinet ministers for like each and every specific facet of like the government running the country, for like education, environmental standards, etc., etc. If there are problems within those realms, you can look to those people and lay blame on them. That it's very specific, actually.
King.
Because then you could kill the king, or...
I promise you. I promise you, 80, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll hold back. I'll hold myself back.
You can kill the in a video game.
Whoa, this guy.
Do you think you're more likely to displace a democratically elected president or a fucking king?
The president doesn't run anything, dude.
Okay.
So wait, if you have a king and then he gets killed, do we just get a new king?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's revolution.
How do we get the
What? Wait, he's unironically doing the like communist trans cat girl revolution bit.
king?
Or the king dies eventually.
Whoever
and
wins
new
the next
king
war
comes to power. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but like who? Where does the king come from?
He would come from the nobility or from the king's family.
Oh, but what?
It's all vibes. It's all aesthetics, dude. People like this who would try to shape your worldview in a way that twists you to a place of hatred and derision. You know, this is the intellectual level that they're operating on. Always remember that.
What if everyone died because they just kept being killed?
That
everyone
that
was
doesn't even
unhappy.
make any sense. Eventually,
This man is no more intelligent than Jupiter. No more. No more intelligent than Jupiter. No more intelligent than Cyrax. He's got the brainworms. His brain is soup.
eventually,
Yeah.
a war of all against all would happen, and
Isn't
then
it better if people just vote like, oh, we want that person to be the king?
Why would you want wars every time power switches hands? What? Why would you want that? Why is that like the world that you're fighting for?
You know?
No, because here's the problem. People are dumb for the most part, and they don't actually know what's in their best interest.
Yeah, which would include your theoretical kings. They are also going to be dumb. They're not going to be like cut from better cloth just because they're nobility. They'll likely just be like inbred freaks, like they always were.
So they just get convinced through technology of all kinds of things.
Okay, let's
And,
skip ahead. We don't need to debunk the royalist points anymore because it's not a serious worldview anyway. I mean, like, it is something that he claims to sincerely hold, but it's not serious, you know? Let's skip to them like directly interacting with each other.
A woman then. If you don't want to see her much.
Well, I want her dad to have hair because I want my kids to have hair. I want my son to have hair. That's a
What does that mean?
because they say that if like your hair genetics come from your mother's father.
I've heard that.
I
So
want-
like you just don't
That's like just like not actually true. Just so you guys know, that's actually not true. That's not how the genetics work.
want like balding.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny enough, genetics are actually extremely complicated, and like inheriting genes is way more complicated than what we were taught when we were in like the 5th grade.
She's got to be not bothering me and nagging me about stuff. Not a feminist.
You gonna hang out with her?
No, no.
Why do you care about she being hot then?
Well, because you don't have sex with her to have the kids.
Well, just like once or twice to have the kids, right?
Yeah.
Well, like 10 times.
So she needs to be like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, probably.
Just for those.
It's also
twice, maybe.
here's also why. And I
He's just gay. I mean, he's a straight trans woman, but
talked to this on my show.
Yeah.
You go to an event.
we don't claim him, but we know what he is.
Well, you would bring her
I
to
know what
events
you
with
are.
you? Just bring a mistress to events.
No, that would be mortifying.
Would
Dude,
it be?
people would kill me if I did that. I
They
mean,
wouldn't
it's
know
a-
what your wife
it's a
looks like. You just
Catholic
keep her
movement.
locked up all day.
No, I'd have to bring my real wife, and if I bring some,
I don't know. I'm getting vibes, guys. I think they like each other a little bit.
rough-looking person, it's going to be embarrassing. So it's also for that as well.
I see.
Why does Destiny look like? Why does he look like Peter Dinklage here?
That's sort of what I want, but we'll see.
Why don't you take me to events? The fuck?
He doesn't do
That's
events. He doesn't.
I like how the girlfriend's like in the back. The boys are up front together. That's cute. They're getting close, you know.
You got to do Omni Liberal Pack,
Shut the fuck up.
OPAC.
What is that?
Somebody-
I do a conference called AFPAC. He's got to do one called OPAC, the Omni Liberal Political Action Conference. I'll help you set it
He keeps touching him, dude. He keeps putting his hand on him.
up.
Oh yeah, will
yeah,
you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
For
nice
a
of you.
price.
Oh, I'm sure.
For
Don't
a
worry.
price, of course.
I'm well connected. I got lots of money. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, it takes a little bit. It takes expertise. You know.
I got expertise back in me. I got money and expertise. Okay.
Okay.
Listen,
let's see
they
what you
control a
got.
lot of capital. They can demolish the largest buildings in the world. I'm sure they could set up a.
The
I'm sure they could
Mossad.
set up a conference
Yeah,
for me. All right.
I'll put you in touch with all my enemies that could support the omni-liberal pack for the status quo, for democracy.
Base.
and all
It will
that.
be the status quo.
Capitalism.
This is the kind of like dynamic I would expect two politically opposing people who end up having sex to like have. You know, like this sort of playful banter when you're talking about like politics on the scale of like could ruin lives for millions of people, potentially billions, you know?
We'll just talk about how cool the FDA is.
Yeah.
Roger, we don't even need the fic anymore. We got the full ass video going on now.
I'm the
The
FBI.
cool things, the FCC. Yeah, respect our intelligence agencies. We'll have like a moment of silence for all the hard work.
No,
No, you aren't delusional. This is definitely sexual tension. And the reason why we're watching this, in case you weren't here earlier, is because the video that came out of Destiny sucking a dick that is said to be Nick Fuentes's is because that video was dated for the time that he would have been visiting Destiny for this specific filming session. So it's like rumored that that would have happened around the time that this video or that this debate was filmed.
no.
Christopher Ray or whatever, and
That
all
would be
the
the real
people.
dialectic.
Yeah.
That's what the people want.
That'd be base.
Is Destiny versus
Yeah, we don't usually like you know, take forays into the real like political figures. But I think that it's, you know, it can be entertaining at times and it can be important at other times. And, you know, here we get to watch some boys experience some sexual tension. Destiny had said on his leaked chat logs that when he goes too long without sucking dick, he gets quote unquote needy, which is like so subcoded. I love it. But I guess that's, you know, he probably was like very needy for, well, I mean, I saw the video. There was a lot of effort being put in. You know, he was putting in all of the work.
Nick, 2036.
We'll have it like down the street from yours. Probably be some violent conflict, I'm sure.
Yeah, between it would be mutual.
We need like rules of engagement though.
That's true. Yeah, we would need to coordinate that.
Did you watch The Wire?
No.
Oh shit. We would have to have rules like if you want to fight, only like bats
Yeah.
or like
Yeah,
maybe
no guns.
crowbars, but no guns.
Bella, he is a pick-me, isn't he? Again, I'm pretty sure that girl is Destiny's girlfriend.
No knives,
No
because if we
headshots.
start stacking bodies, cops are gonna get on us.
Yeah,
Not
no
good.
Axe,
Yeah.
No diamond pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you do? Are you gonna do politics? You gonna get involved? I know
So-
you tried to do that campaign in Nebraska.
He's gonna do sex, drugs, and travel.
Yeah.
Sex, drugs,
That's
and
his
travel.
new hobbies
That's
now.
my hobbies.
Yes,
Yeah.
You should need more.
Yeah, he's smiling at that one. Yeah, get you a man who looks at you the way that Nick Fuentes looks at fucking Destiny, dude. Also, like, of all the people that you could thirst over this fucking explicitly, why is it Destiny?
More Destiny. You could be a great man.
It's Melina, it's his ex-wife. Oh, it's his ex-wife! Okay, cool. Was she his ex-wife during this? Because this was a little while ago. Wasn't this, like, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sex, drugs, and travel. A life of leisure. What about a legacy? What about a
Yeah,
destiny?
I know. I'm working on this. It's coming. Okay.
What about your destiny?
Yeah.
What's your destiny?
What are you doing?
It's coming. A media company. That's what I want to start.
Really?
That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Actually, like a
He just can't stop fucking right-wing political figures.
website?
Yeah, like something like the Daily Wire. They do a good job.
Ooh.
That'd be
And
fun.
make movies.
Maybe that's in the future. But right now, I've got doing Change My Mind events set up for I think next month.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to every one.
Oh yeah. They're in
God, he's so horny for him, dude. I'm gonna come to everyone.
Texas.
I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I'm gonna say I can't let him preach to this many people, and then I'm gonna fly.
Absolutely
over.
based,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right, he does kind of
I'll
have
be
Ronesian
crushing
looks,
conservatives.
doesn't
Like,
he?
tell me why trans women are unnatural.
He looks so happy. Look at him. He's licking his lips. His eyes are like glossy, dude. He's so into it.
And everyone will get crushed, and then you'll
Yeah,
come
and I'll
out the
be there and be
hero.
like, He's a racist.
Exactly. Yeah. And you'll be like, so Destiny,
liberal.
you like trans people?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
He's a racist.
Exactly. Yeah.
He keeps touching him, dude. I'm like pointing at my screen as though you can see me. He keeps touching him. He's like constantly touching Destiny's arm. He's so into him. Yeah, no, definitely. There's definitely sexual chemistry going on here.
And you'll be like, so Destiny,
liberal.
you like trans people?
Yeah.
do you want trans white nationalists to kill BLM supporters? And I'm like, well, I didn't actually mean that, really. Well, isn't it true that you said that? Oh man, that'll be a wild debate.
Okay, that's funny.
Stop
You
with the
should.
one
That'll
L.
be good. That'll actually be good.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's right up your alley too.
Again, if Nick Fuentes just got a brain transplant, he'd be a cutie. He would.
Yeah, I do debate. Yeah.
So they're gonna.
And if the video that I saw is any indicator, I mean, is not bad going down there either. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If he was a completely different
I'm actually
person,
a debater liberal.
Yeah,
an
right.
omni-liberal.
You're a
Yeah,
debate bro.
we're debating.
Debate
yeah.
bro, omni-lib.
We're smart like
You're gonna be the
progressives,
Ben
but
Shapiro of
me-
the left.
oh my
You're gonna be
god,
like,
my
"I'm
dream!
like, that's
Finally,
not-"
yeah.
You're gonna,
Facts don't kill about your feelings.
Yeah, you're literally gonna say.
I'm gonna say that like every
God, they're so lame, dude.
You're
video.
literally
Yeah, for
going
sure.
to, unironically.
No, this
People
is
are gonna
total
go out and be
boyfriend
like,
behavior.
I feel like the people should have a voice, and you'd be like, that should care about your feelings. The FDA
True.
represents you.
I'm gonna do with these red pill guys. I'm gonna have a big chart of all the logical fallacies, and every time they say one, I'm gonna open it up and be like, "Well, you just committed the tu quo fo fallacy."
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you know.
That's good.
I love this.
Yeah.
How many times did I watch that video? Well, it was only 30 seconds long, so 2 or 3 times. Why?
That'll be good. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'll watch those. I'll live react to them.
Wow, thanks so much.
It's not like I could derive any enjoyment from it. Destiny was there. He was like front and center. He ruined the whole thing. You know, it's just unfortunately it's a ruined opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you want me to leave or something? I go overstaying my welcome.
No,
Are you mad at me? It's giving, are you mad at me?
just until you're done. Got a lot of viewers, so just milking the content, you know.
Milking, huh? We milking? Yeah, chat knows. Chat fucking knows. Look at their chat. All the people being like, milking? Milk me? Milk?
About you don't have to give an address.
I can't say it. People are gonna come.
A lot of sexual tension in that room right now. Dude, even his own viewers at that moment knew.
Try and kill me, dude.
Are you like within like 5 or 10 minutes from here, or are you like way the fuck out? Are you like in Orlando or some shit?
I'm far out.
Far out.
I'm far
okay.
out, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going up to see Laura Loomer. The prime.
Okay, more gay. Let's...
He's funny because he was really involved in California state politics 30 years ago.
Oh my god.
And he had
What a fucking nerd, dude.
this lying apparatus basically, and
I'm also not here to, like, give his ideas a platform. He gets, as soon as he mentions a woman's name, he gets less happy, bro. Yeah, he's so into the Destiny.
not a researcher. I'm a talker.
Okay.
I'm just I'm a thinker. I'm an idea.
Gotcha.
He's so happy to be here. Oh my god, look at that pause frame, boys.
Okay.
Every pause frame of him looking at him is like just this desire. You can feel it radiating off of him. Have you watched the one where they go out for the meal together? No. No, I didn't. If you give me a search term for YouTube, I'll watch it next.
Also be black.
That's
What do you think about me? Am I cool IRL? What did you expect me to be like versus how I am?
I used to be
You're
like
doing a great job.
Fuentes,
You're exactly as I expected you to be.
Destiny,
Okay, I should
eating.
probably read some of these, I think.
Okay.
How can you be a trad
Though that might get different results as of like today.
Catholic Hispanic American nationalist when the U.S. was founded as an anti-Catholic Protestant Anglo-Saxon republic?
Oh, the founders were wrong. They should have been Catholic. You're afraid. You're reluctant. All right, let's do it. I check.
Wait, what are they doing?
My charger.
Careful.
Okay. Side to side.
Wait, what are they like comparing heights or something? I swear to God, they're gonna stand shoulder to shoulder, so their shoulders are like touching.
Oh man, I don't
I'm
know.
knocking all your stuff over.
Oh, I'm so correct. I'm so correct. See, I know how this works.
Oh yeah.
Pretty close.
Oh, it's so over. Dude. It's so over.
man.
Yeah, but these are just regular shoes.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Oh, I got you.
I'm not sure on that one, man.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Wait,
That's
is
the
it?
one thing you can't argue about.
Yeah, you don't think so?
And so far, we're seeing a great deal of sexual tension.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You got it.
You got the idea. I got it.
Height check. Don't you guys think that Surf's TV looks like Brendan Fraser?
Nick stocks up big. So true. I like that you're in the merch. I got to start wearing my own merch.
Yeah, you do. That's the only way to go.
They're such boyfriends.
Well, any final?
Also, like Nick with his body language, like casually just putting himself closer to Destiny by keeping his elbow out there. Dude wants to brush up against him so bad. I was a little gay boy once. I know how it works.
Well, thoughts for us or anything?
Not really. No.
You couldn't shave for the show today?
I
You
did.
just
I trim it. I don't like to wet shave.
trim?
Yeah.
Like, they probably, like, did it mutually, honestly. Like,
I don't like to wet shave. It like irritates my skin. I just don't like it.
You tried using shaving cream?
Yeah.
You should just get it laser hair removal, dude. Get it waxed
No,
off.
because sometimes I like to grow it out.
Well, now you just look like you don't give a fuck.
Well, I kind of like to put out that energy.
Oh,
you know?
yeah? I'm getting real house vibes from you.
House vibes?
Yeah. You ever seen House?
No. Oh,
Destiny, he's a Zoomer. He's not seen House.
like the doctor show?
Yeah.
That's a little before my time. I was like a baby.
Oh,
when that
true.
came-
Look at that fucking smile. Look at that fucking smile. He knows. They've been doing stuff. He knows.
Nah.
Shit,
something
that's right. Okay.
Oh, wait. Did he say, oh, shit?
Like the doctor show?
Yeah.
That's a little before my time. I was like a baby.
Oh,
when that
true.
came out.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They've already done it at this point. That's the face of a man who's just realized that his much younger partner is much younger than him.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a millennial thing, I think. No, but it was
Lefty.
good.
Again with the fucking touch.
That's right, okay.
Dude, look at it.
Yeah, it's a millennial
He
thing. I
can't
think.
stop touching him. He needs to.
No.
Drawn to him like a fucking magnet, dude.
No, but it was good
Lefties
meeting
on
you.
lefties on Twitter are molding. Do you want to say anything to your lefty fans on Twitter?
I don't have fuck lefties. But shout out to Destiny Groyper Gang. Shout out to the DGG chat. I talked to all your fans
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I think it's 9.
in the DGG group chat. We're all buddies.
We're not buddies. but-
Issa,
okay.
Issa, who's a friend, and
Uh-huh.
who's the other girl in there? I gotta pull it up.
Nice, good job. Kai Clips is getting integrated into the DGG community. We're taking him from you guys. I don't know if
It's
you noticed
Issa,
that or not.
and there's the other girl who's in there. I didn't know that they're real girls. I thought they were all trans.
First of all, trans women are real women.
Oh.
Number
I
one.
forgot that.
Yeah.
forgot.
Ontologically.
Let me pull her up.
And number two, we got plenty of people in our chat. Okay, we're very diverse.
That's true. They're mostly gay and trans though. There was
We
a
got a
black
lot
guy
of
in
people,
there.
all sorts of people in my chat. We got gays, we got trans, we got straights, we got everything. Okay. Bryson says $20 for all to debate about something. You should have been here earlier. He
I mean, like, there's a gay trans one in the room with you right now, Destiny.
folded on everything, but you can go back in the VOD for that one. Nick, stop trying to steal Destiny's girl with yo cutie pie self.
I'm not trying to steal his girl.
He is. Look at that. He is. Except he's trying to steal Destiny.
Paul Town survived, by the way.
Damn it.
Who's that?
That means he's gonna try and kill me next.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we tried to kill this guy recently.
In a video game,
He
right?
survived. Yeah, right.
Call of Duty,
In a
okay.
video game, yeah.
Do you think the death penalty takes away the possibility of repentance and thus shouldn't be the Catholic perspective?
No, death penalty is totally Catholic. It's for like 1,000,000 years, for like 1,000,000,000 years.
Is it though?
Yeah, totally.
When are you guys gonna play Factorio together? When are you getting Factorio?
I've
man?
never played Factorio.
You wouldn't understand. It's a real big brain.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he Destiny over here going like, Nick, it's okay. You're just a dumb little pup. You could never play Factorio. That's not your thing, and that's okay, sweetie.
Well, I play Civ 5. You play Civ 5?
No, I haven't. I don't play those games. Those
my
are for
favorite.
nerds. Those are nerd games. Destiny versus Nick at Ralphamania.
Yeah, what if we did? We should fight at Ralphamania.
What
No, I couldn't hurt you.
yeah?
Yeah.
Wait,
I couldn't hurt you. He's so in love, dude. He's so fucking in love.
so are you and Ralph
They're so sexually like compatible, dude. It's no wonder this all happened.
on good terms right now?
Oh yeah, I'm a Ralph and Male fan.
And you guys are opposite the one guy,
Who?
Mr. Medicare.
Yeah.
He's like your mortal enemy.
Well, hello there,
Does he
mate.
have like a
Not
community
really.
or is he just like he's like a Joker figure to you online?
Well, the thing is, like, we were cool for a long time. Like,
At this point, I'm in support of it. Honestly, they genuinely seem like they should be together. I don't think it would make either of them better. It would probably just make each of them worse in special ways. But I think that they should be together. I think they should just be honest.
I did a show with him, and he covered Groyper War and everything.
Mhm.
And then I went on the stream, and I said, yeah, like, I just don't think
You know, love is love. Love is love, sweethearts.
he's that funny. And we did this
Ooh.
debate.
I know, right, Lake? Like, all they need to do is simply chill. Just let go. Let go of the negativity, the hatred, the disdain, the prejudice. Just fucking take a deep breath and release. Release it all. You don't need to. You don't need to be like that. It's so simple. Simply don't be like that.
Yeah, we did this debate, and it was about a few things, and now he's just like talk shit about me every day and all this kind of stuff, and it's like he's not even in my world. He's in the drama community. You're my mortal enemy. You're my nemesis, arch nemesis.
That's what makes their love story so hot. They're like forbidden. You know, quite literally, Nick is the forbidden fruit.
Gotcha.
But I'm a big Ralph fan, big Ralph head.
Okay.
What do you think of Ralph?
I mean, obviously, I super ideologically disagree with him and everything he does.
I think he's funny.
Oh, he's also kind of a piece of shit human. He's attacked some of my friends.
Really?
Yeah, he goes hard. He's a chill.
He
hates women. Probably hates trans people. Not cool.
Based.
Not cool.
He's a Ralph.
You highly recommend Roger. Roger, what do you think we're out here for?
Yeah. But you know, he keeps making content. He has that going.
He's just funny. There's something funny about.
Why would I read fanfic of these two motherfuckers when I could continue to write my succubus ex paladin fanfic that is a much hotter enemies to lovers story? Yeah.
Everyone hates this guy. He's like this fat, funny guy in sunglasses,
Hey everyone.
smoking a cigar, and everyone hates him.
Ask Nick if G knows what it's like to get F in the ass. Who's G?
Means. I don't know.
You know what that means. You fucking know what that means.
I can't tell if Nick is serious about being an incel, but wants children and a wife.
No, I am serious about that. The thing is, like,
Stop donating $5. I'm not reading all this shit.
Yeah.
Destiny's not allowed to have tooth decay. He's far too rich to be allowed that. I mean, he still could, because let's face it, he's like a middle-aged man and they all do that. You know, the wall exists, and it's exclusively for middle-aged men.
Okay?
Yeah,
if you
not
want them
enough-
red,
not enough
25 or higher, okay?
That's
you guys
right,
are
yeah.
spamming the fuck out of my shit, okay? Chill. Sorry,
True.
go.
Yeah, pony up. What I was gonna say is, no, it's true. Like, I do want a wife and kids, but like, I just genuinely don't like want to talk to women at all.
He's so close. He's so fucking close, dude.
So I'm
Have
just
you had a
gonna
bad
have to
experience with women? Have you
give
ever
up
had a
on it.
relationship?
No, I haven't had a bad experience. I'm just like an antisocial person.
That's so bullshit, dude. He's so social with Destiny. Nah, he's just not into women.
And that's like obviously a very social thing. So we'll see. Maybe a girl help me come out of my shell a little bit. We'll
You
see.
need a manic pixie dream girl
What's
to help
that?
you. Oh, it's like when you have a movie and there's like a normal dude who's kind of like a little bit schizoid, a little awkward,
I'm
withdrawn.
schizoid.
Yeah, a little kind of super autistic. And then this magical girl kind of floats along.
That's what I've been
And,
talking about
yeah,
on my
he's like,
show.
he obsesses over her and goes after her, and
Yeah.
she's like just this thing that's like this mysterious creature. And in order for him to get her, he has to learn about himself and grow and explore his own emotions and feelings. And then once he's figured himself out, he can go after his manic pixie dream girl, and then she
Yeah.
disappears.
But you can't have that if you have disdain toward women. Like, you can't experience that if you look at women with a broad general disdain.
I talked about that on my show. Like, we go to Starbucks and we get the same coffee order. We both reach for it.
Also, speaking of teeth rot, floss. You have to floss. Anyone who taught you that flossing is a good optional thing to do is lying to you. It is necessary. It should always be, like, instilled in children, like, as young as possible, that this is not a sometimes part of the routine. It is a daily thing you need to do.
At the same time. And it's like, oh,
Also, I genuinely feel like a lot of people just suck at brushing their teeth. Like, I think they just like have to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, up, down, done. And it's like, no, you want to be in there for like over a minute at least, and you want to be like brushing the backs. You want to be like, you want to floss first. That's the first thing you want to do. You don't floss after, you floss first. And then you brush, and you have to like do the flick motion where you flick from the inside of your mouth to the outside of your mouth. You know, because that's how you remove the plaque that is closer to your gums. This is all very important.
oh, oops, sorry. And it's like, oh,
But
Yeah, and it makes your breath better too. Because if you don't floss and you brush, like, your breath will only smell decent for as long as that toothpaste lasts. And the toothpaste, the scent of it, doesn't last in your mouth very long. especially if you've got like rotting chunks of food in your molars. Like, you need to floss.
You say "oops, sorry" kind of awkwardly, and she just looks at you and she like blows her hair off and she takes it and
Yeah,
leaves.
yeah, and you're like,
well, what's your name?
yeah.
And she walks out and she leaves, but then she comes back in and she tells you like her first name, and then she walks out.
Yeah,
again. Like that's the type, and you're like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Or we like bump into each other, and I like drop my books in the hallway.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Or
then she like
Stardust.
calls you a nerd, but then as she's walking by, you hear her say like, "I recommend this by Strauss."
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
you're
then
like,
I'm
what?
like,
And you're like, oh, no way. And she's like walking, and you're not even sure if you heard her correctly.
yeah.
Like, did she say she's gonna meet me at Starbucks or Strauss? Or what? That's what you're looking for.
what is that called? Manic Fairy?
Manic Pixie Dream Girl. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that is what I need.
God, the most basic boy thing to want. He's trying to dom Nick, and I'm all for it. Oh, yeah. It's the glimmer in Nick's eyes. Yeah, because he's imagining Destiny as this woman.
Stardust is going to
He's already found his manic pixie dream girl. It's Destiny.
capture
your-
me in a booby trap in a jungle pyramid.
Maybe.
He's just, like, weirdly fixated on this, like, political world that he's constructed for himself. Like, it's just this strange fixation that clearly causes him a lot of, like, resentment and anger, and then he's happiest when he's just being, like, a brainless gay boy. Transvians in the dark timeline when they don't transition. That is true. You do get Fuentes. You get a groyper. Transvian plus repression equals groyper every time.
Imagine having that creep alone in a room, and all you do is stream a polite convo. Creep? I'm not a creep.
Don't worry, they did a
I
lot
am
more
nice.
than stream a polite convo, you just didn't see it yet.
Guy.
They look really happy. Let's see how this ends.
Whatever. There'd be like mandatory estrogen infusion and all the
Probably, yeah.
femboys.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Transmas.
What, based? Based? Hold on, he's cooking. Let's go back.
You wouldn't
It would
pick
piss some
AOC.
people off so
You
much,
wouldn't
though. It would
pick
just be so
AOC.
fun.
You would pick probably
Like second period of every like third
Cheney.
grade class would be like trans studies or whatever. There'd be like mandatory estrogen infusion and all the
Probably, yeah.
femboys and trans mask women everywhere. You know.
Yeah,
That's
the
how
pit
it
would
would
open up and America would fall into hell.
Yeah, that's good. We'd be going the whole way down.
Yeah, real.
Smoking the Zaza
God.
straight to the mouth.
I love that Destiny's trying to impress Nick.
I don't know what this means. Okay. Destiny would actually pull him over. They know you're becoming an
That's
omni-liberal.
literally never
He's
gonna
gonna walk
happen.
out of here thinking,
You're-
man, that manarchy shit
You're
is pretty
becoming a
dumb. Or
groyper,
monarchy.
you just don't know it yet.
Oh yeah,
Slowly
Destiny
but
is
surely.
definitely the one with the Homura vibes.
Gotcha. Okay, I love you guys for real now. It's been fun.
Okay. So that was all something. That was certainly something. However, we have to check out the lunch. All right, two boyfriends having lunch together, chicken and waffles. You know, even their meals are matching, dude. They are so in love. This is, you know, they just worked up a huge appetite doing God knows what off stream, and now we are going to be watching them talk again.
Unfair the world was. Feels like a lot of success in life is predicated on things outside of your control. Like the quality of the school you go to, the types of parents you have. So how did
That shit
make
looks
you
dry as
transform,
hell.
though? Like,
Like, I can't believe that's a real thing that people actually eat. Is the breading on the chicken not enough? Like, why? Like, whatever. I'm not here to come for, like, you know, down-home American culinary shit. It's just, like, I feel like there's a better way of eating this that probably most people who actually like that food, do. This just looks dry. This looks terrible.
'cause I agree with that.
They did go on a cute little lunch date. They're so gay for each other. If Nick picks food off of Destiny's plate, I will turn to a middle school squeeing Fujo. Oh, okay, yeah, same, honestly. Like, the only thing stronger than my disdain for groypers, and specifically Nick Fuentes, is my love of BL stories. Like, that overrides it.
When I was a carpet cleaner, I was very like conservative. I thought that like
Let's also, like, hyper nitpick how they eat. You know, they might eat normally, but maybe one of them has really weird ways of eating, and I think it's fun to bully. I mean, don't bully people.
everybody could make it.
Unless they're fucking Nazis.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded in life. Like I went into college almost a sophomore because I had so much credit from AP and dual enrollment.
If you work hard, sometimes you're rewarded. Just like sometimes you're rewarded for not working hard. Life is unfortunately not a place where your effort is translated into the results on a consistent basis.
Courses. And even at that, like I almost failed at life objectively. Except for streaming that I lucked into because I happen to be a gamer, I happen to play the right games, I happen to know
I really wish he wasn't wearing the sunglasses because I really want to see, like, I want to see the way he looks at him, right? He's hiding it right now.
enough about computers. Streaming happened to just be coming up at the right time. There were so many things that lined up for me to be lucky enough to do that.
Me at lunch with my much younger boyfriend.
And if I feel like I'm pretty smart, and I was that close to destitution, absolute utter failure, well, like how many other normal people can get totally
Lake knows.
Because
Yeah, 80, I'm so used to Nal just being everyone's partner, right? So, it, like, maybe we need Jessica Boyle x Destiny.
family to pay for school, or they don't have like housing stability.
Are you fans of both of us?
Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty big fan of you, but you kind of like...
So you're in an open relationship.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm not gonna browbeat you like Alex
Go
Stein
ahead,
did.
yeah.
Also, what the fuck is this overlay that they're using for this stream?
I'm not gonna browbeat you about it. But what's going on with that? What's the story? How about just one man, one woman together forever? What do you think about that?
But you like when dudes suck you off. I'm confused. Nick wearing the sunglasses is the reason Andrew has the pillow in that one T-Cole scene. Stop! Oh my god, you're so right. You're so fucking right. It says Andrew pillow.
Fuck other people.
Why?
Why do you watch
Why do you
porn?
mask? No, he probably doesn't.
No, I
Oh, he
don't.
does.
never-
We're,
you
we're
never
anti-porn.
That's why he saves it all. He saves it all for his daddy boyfriend, Destiny. We need to like psychoanalyze both of them. Also, I think that one of the chat leaks revealed the Destiny's in defeat. What does that symbolize? What did he mean by that? I love psychoanalyzing people even though I'm not a therapist. I think it's I think it's cringe when people are like, you shouldn't try to diagnose people online. Like, yeah, obviously, but like it's fun. It's fun and I'm still gonna do it.
We're anti-porn.
T-Cole is the coffin of Andy and Lily. I streamed the entire game at one point. We had a lot of fun with it. It's a good game. You should check it out. It's also known as the incest game. But I promise you, it's fun.
You are?
Oh yeah, we
What do you
think
do?
porn should be banned.
You come?
I'm an asexual incest.
We need a Kagra Turkey Tom lunch date. Yeah, we do. Let me get on the Ozempic first so I can be nice and skinny for it. I want to put my best foot forward, okay?
Really?
Yes. So we don't play. Homie don't play. I'm married to the business, okay? But
So wait, what is like the most intimacy that you can do in that case? What is that?
That is the energy I'm bringing to this chat, Roger.
I don't know.
Handshakes, hugs.
Is that what it is? This maybe? Is the most
Something like
intimate
that.
thing you've ever experienced?
No, I kissed a girl once.
You did?
Yeah.
God, he's
When I
so
was
gay.
14. I was sort of indifferent. I was impartial. But I'll have to make it happen. So I can have a kid. What's up?
I'll have to make it happen. If he doesn't even want to... Dude, it's so sad. The thing is with the Kagra Turkey Tom lunch date is that Kagra wouldn't try to hide anything. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all.
You're serious.
That's true.
You guys would be adorable. Stop.
Thank God it was a bear.
Glasses aren't that serious. Wear something like this.
Yeah, are you Jewish by any chance?
Jesus Christ, dude. He's like a poorly trained animal.
Okay. Oh, based.
Nose gave it away.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cheers to you.
Yeah.
Why, are you another Jew?
No. No, I'm
don't
like
have
you.
to
I'm Irish and Italian.
You don't have to be skinny to be sexy. Curves add swerve. I want the curves in the right places, though.
Oh,
Yeah, these are cool glasses, all right?
they are cool. But they're not going to take you serious. You got to be careful. You got to show your eyes, brother.
All right,
Good
yeah.
eyes.
Good
Very
advice.
good eyes.
Yeah, all right.
God bless.
Yeah, you too, buddy. See ya.
What if he was Jewish?
He looked a little Jewish. I don't
well,
know
you're
if
gonna
he was
start
a
a
rat.
fight? What if he was like, yeah, I am. What about it?
Well, and I would say like...
No, he would back the fuck off. Nick would back the fuck off.
I don't know what I would say.
Poorly trained animal. Dude, anyone who hasn't been to my streams before is so, like, not desensitized to that kind of rhetoric yet. I, like, always refer to men as poorly trained dogs. Are you kidding me?
He looked a little... Listen, hey, listen. I normally wouldn't say that, but here's the thing. We're here
Just an unruly little mutt.
in Miami Beach, all
Yeah,
right? And
okay.
These are
I told
cool
you we were up north.
glasses.
and we were in this like neighborhood
Are you Jewish?
where they had like a Jewish ambulance and
Yeah,
stuff, and like
yeah,
it
you
was
told
like
me
we were
about it, yeah.
literally in this town where there was Star Dave on every door, and everything was. It was like I woke up in like a dream.
It's
or
a
something.
Jewish community.
It's a
Yeah.
Jewish community.
So I didn't know if they like.
Oh man. See, okay, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you go from first date to second date. When you have a really good first date with someone, which was like the stream that they did in private, and this is the second date where you're like, oh, Fuck, man, I didn't realize he'd be like that all the time. I thought it was like a closed doors thing, but he's just like embarrassing me in public right now.
Clocked me and knew who I was and was like talking shit. Normally, I know that sounded so weird to be like, hey, "Are you Jewish?" But
The hands are always within proximity.
it's circumstantial, okay?
You know what it is? He puts his hand just close enough to Destiny that he gets that little hit of body heat. You know? You know when you're really crushing on someone and you get into a position where for whatever reason you're close to them and like you're just close enough where you can feel the warmth kind of radiating off of their skin but you're not touching. That's what he's seeking. That's what he's seeking to get.
Okay. When I think of like all the possible paths of like that conversation,
Where that could go.
when you do the like, "Are you Jewish?" I don't see it ever being better than just not saying anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I just didn't know if he clocked me, you know, that's all.
Clocked you as Nick Fuentes or as a
Yeah,
Nazi?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
As Nick Fuentes and the rest.
So, yes, as a Nazi.
Okay, gotcha.
Not that I am.
Having a quiet
Gotcha.
birthday evening, since I'm only saying it here, I'm going to watch Slice of Life anime and maybe have a margarita. I think I'm 45, 46. Oh, Sarah, that sounds lovely. Happy birthday! Everyone wish Sarah a happy birthday.
Yeah, because he had that kind of a look, you know. I didn't know if he was just some rando, or if that was targeted.
Okay. What's up with the glasses?
Oh, these are just like kind of like dead vipers.
He got really
Like
uncomfortable with
vipers.
a girl staring at him yesterday.
When?
Yeah, it was just a little too much. Huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, thank you.
The girl just like casually like dragging him.
Let's go.
Yesterday with the car. She made eye contact with you, you're like, fuck, I need to cover up my eyes. It's too much.
Wait, is that another serving of chicken and waffle? Oh, wait, no. Okay, right. The first part of the video was just the teaser. Right, of course.
That made me uncomfortable.
Nick is
It was just
paranoid.
like-
He has a neurotic personality. Like, he's obsessive, right? He obsesses over, like, conspiracy theories. He obsesses over, like, really outdated political events. Like, he is an obsessive person.
You like this.
I was like, what the
Yandere Nick?
what? It's weird.
Yeah, was it?
Yes.
Yo, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I want some of that too.
What's up with what?
A little bit.
What?
A little bit of chicken later.
Why?
Boys, you know, they got sauce with their chicken and waffles. They got sauce with it. They're not using the sauce. Pour that
You
shit
like
on the
chicken and
waffle.
waffles?
I do.
Get a lot
What are
of
we
this-
diagnosing Nick with? Definitely neurotic tendencies. What's like the different clusters of personality disorders? I always forget them.
Chicago?
No, we don't.
Oh, he did a little grace. Oh, what a good little Catholic convert he
Waffles?
is.
I do.
Get a lot of this in Chicago?
No, we don't. I don't.
Also, that's the laziest grace I've ever seen. If you're gonna do it, at least do it. Don't like whisper your like phone call to God. Like at least give him the honor. You know, you care about God so much. You know, give God a little bit more space at your table than a fucking like half-assed sign of the cross.
Waffles?
I'm
I
sorry,
do
if
feel-
he's your creator and the thing that like sustains all life, doesn't he deserve a little bit more than that?
A lot of this in Chicago?
No, we don't. I don't really go. I don't think we have it so much in Chicago, actually.
Why not? Oh, shit. You need to pray first?
I did.
Oh.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Any proof?
They're really
Just
just
like
eating
what
these
they do.
dry. They
What
really
prayer
don't
do you say,
have to
before
eat
you
them
eat?
dry.
Grace.
Say it for us out loud.
Bless us, O Lord, for these gifts that we are about to receive from thy bounty.
Through Christ our
In
Lord.
Christ's name. Yeah.
Good job. Just making sure.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna try and fact check me here.
I'm gonna be honest.
Schizophrenia-related, bipolar, BPD, and OCD. Well, we'll give him the schizo-related one
I don't know how I feel about
because
how
of
they
the
changed
obsessive
mass.
tendencies.
Yeah? Actually, or are you just saying that?
Yeah, when you go to mass now, they say some different words. You're pretty
This really
confused
looks
at
like a
times. I
date,
don't like
not
it.
just two guys having lunch. It really does.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you have these trad capitalists
Going out for lunch
that
with your
say
much younger
that the Novus
boyfriend.
Ordo Mass is like a fake mass, and I wouldn't go that far.
I'll make the joke
I
a
would say
million
that-
times.
I think it's inferior for sure, but it's still a valid mass.
Okay.
You got to be careful because I don't really agree with that whole. To me, it's like borderline schismatic when you start saying, "Oh,
Dip
that's
the
not a real
fucking
mass."
fork
Like,
full of chicken.
well, if the Pope
Dip
says
it.
it's a real mass,
Dip
it's
it
a
in the
real mass,
sauce.
so.
Base.
Coward. Tasteless coward.
What about you? You were Catholic, right? What happened?
Started asking questions, you know?
Oh, yeah. Ace skeptic.
Yeah. Read some Ayn Rand, you know how it goes, you know?
Yeah, how'd you go from
This is such date convo, dude.
being a libertarian to a liberal?
I grew up and I saw how unfair the world was, you know?
Yeah, what does that mean, though?
Try to make it more fair.
In what way, though?
Feels like a lot of success in life is predicated on things outside of your control.
Like what?
Like the quality of the school you go to, the types of parents you have, the family that you're born into,
True.
the friends that you can be surrounded with in school, the city that you're born in. Like, a lot of that shit is totally outside your control. So it's a little bullshit that it determines so much about your outcome in life, I think.
Interesting. So how did that make you transform, though? Like, because I agree with that, but
When I was a carpet cleaner, I was very, like, conservative. I thought that, like, everybody could make it, pull yourself up
Swallow your food. You're asking too much, Sarah. These are men you're talking to, not women.
by your bootstraps. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded in life. But then after I
You
got
can't
rich,
expect table manners
I
from
noticed
these
that every
things.
single thing in life is, like, so much easier for everything. It's like my son will have opportunities that I've never had. Like, I have opportunities now that I'd never had before. And it just seems really bullshit that some people in life are fucked. Like, theoretically, I was like one slip away from missing everything in this life, and I would have just been like a loser for the rest of my life. No offense to people that are carpet cleaners, I shouldn't say that. But like, I'm very lucky to have wound up where I was. But with like a few more systems in place, maybe that wouldn't have happened, right? Like, I had to quit school because I was working so much because there was no like federal money for me or anything.
Dude, I would absolutely love to have the type of like lucky break success that people like Destiny get. If like I could just sit online being an idiot all day and like talking up my ass, that'd be like amazing. I'd love that. You could buy a house off the money you make with that shit. That's crazy.
interesting to tell. So what kinds of systems then do you think?
What if Destiny's son sees the leaks? Poor sod. You know, it's part of the part of the risk of making content like that is that one day the people you don't want to see that content will see it.
Will like just
If a kid is
improved
smart enough, you
education?
should always be able to go to school.
I see.
There should never be a barrier in front, and that's like good for the country.
I agree.
If a
with
guy's
that.
smart enough to be an engineer,
I mean, the only realistic response any parent would ever have to that would just be to like act like the kid did something wrong by finding that stuff and like yell at them about boundaries, which is valid. Maybe not the yelling part, but you know, just make them feel like horrible for even witnessing it and shame and yeah, you're good to go. Make it them. Make it a them thing.
like fuck, like you don't want this guy working at a gas station, you know? You want to put him through school whatever way possible.
I don't have a lot of faith in the average parent's ability to navigate a situation that fucking difficult, in case you didn't get it. Kagro, you're too smart to do the idiot part, but I'd love the yapping all day part if you didn't actually have to participate in society. Fuck, you have no idea how much I wish. I, like, feel like I can actually, like, be myself when I'm on here, and then I have to mask, like, all day, every day at work. It sucks so much. I work, like, a white-collar job with, like, people who come from, like, a much higher economic station in life than I do. We have nothing in common. You know, we share no values. I'm, like, the only queer person at my work. It's, like, really shitty. I'm, like, lucky to have the kind of job I have, because it pays better than minimum wage. But, like, it's not a good fit for me at all, and I really hope that one day I can be doing something that feels a little bit more true to myself.
So would you support something like an IQ test, like testing based, or how would you do that?
Speaking of, if you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.
Those tests are very good, right?
I don't know, it's hard to say. Tried to do, I think some kind of testing is obviously good. You have to be able to pass like a fucking reading test or a math
An
test.
angle like the deer drill.
But it feels like there's a lot of misaligned incentives where people get obsessed with testing in the United States and it ends up fucking over a lot of people. So like,
God, working remote is also a dream. Like, I don't know why, but I can't get that in my city. It's so bad here. I know that's silly because, like, well, remote work, you're not limited to your own city. But, like, trust me, it's complicated because a lot of the remote work, like, that I could even apply for, they want you to be in partially. And it's like, well, I can't be in partially if it's, like, 6 hours away.
something that's really hard to deal with is sometimes it doesn't matter how good of a teacher you are, sometimes your student is just fucked. Like, a student doing well in the classroom it's like 90% what happens outside the classroom. If you got, like, so private schools are really good in the United States, right? I don't actually think it's because they're private schools. I think it's because of the types of parents who send their kids to private schools. You're in a place to learn. Everybody else is there to learn. Everybody else's family is on their ass to learn. Like, everybody's kind of there for the same purpose.
Private schools do well because they tend to be, like, very well funded. Like, they tend to be much better funded than public schools, just because of the interests behind them and the demographics that allow them to exist.
So, wait, fuck, what was the original question? Oh.
It's not like the kids at private schools are, like, more inclined to learning most of the time. It's like, not the case. It's just that they have better opportunities. He should know this. He's just mentioned this. He's about to make...
I'm talking about private schools.
Like, should we sort people with testing?
Oh, testing. Oh, yeah, sorry. It feels like the issue that you run into is, like, for fuck schools that teach to test and try to do well for testing. Teachers end up, like, lying about scores because they don't get federal funding where everything gets fucked if their students don't pass. But it's because, like, the schools are already, like, super fucked. So you can put the best teacher in some environments and they're not going to get more than, like, a 30 or 40% pass rate on literacy and shit. So what do you...
We're skipping over
that.
that.
I mean, I'm blocked. And
You probably
I asked
said
you
something else.
that. What's the answer to that question?
What's the question? Base Somalis?
In your ideal world, would you prefer a bunch of base Somalis?
You got a bunch of base Somalis, you got a bunch of white San Francisco gay people.
Exactly. Precisely.
He'd prefer the white gay people
don't know.
because they're white and because he can suck their dicks. Or they can suck his dick, as the case may be.
I think it's a silly question because it's sort of just a ridiculous hypothetical. It's like, or we could just like end immigration in America, you know?
I feel that, but I just wanted to let you know one thing. There are based, you're not gonna like this one. I'm gonna drop it on you.
Uh-oh.
There are based Jews in this city.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a Jew.
Oh,
and like
shit.
I'm okay with like, I would pay tax dollars to like build government-funded churches and like re-involve that,
Yeah,
and
I know.
not pay.
He's a pick-me. Moving on to the ice cream. I'm a lifelong queer and a recent egg and watched Nick during a misguided patch of my life. I'm enjoying him for entirely different reasons right now. Because he's on a date. Because he's on a date with his, like, much older boyfriend.
This is kind of cute.
Yeah?
Look at it.
Yeah. Have you seen Melina flex before? Look at how strong she is. Watch. Ready? Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Okay, good job. Stop.
I wish I had an at-home gym. I assume they have an at-home gym. Is that his ex-wife also at the table? So awkward if she is. Yep, that appears to be his ex-wife, who, at this point, I don't know if it's his current wife or his ex-wife at that point. At this point, they're not divorced. Oh my god, that makes this so much funnier.
Very much.
Yep.
Imagine having a baddie like her and then cheating on her with, like, fucking Nick Fuentes. I say cheating, maybe they had an open relationship, but either way.
How do you feel about that? Should I be strong as a woman?
Not good.
Yeah. Well, I saw you're up in the gym.
Do you watch everything within your code? You
Was
post
He does not look at her the same way he looks at Destiny.
on Instagram?
I think so. Or do you post it on Twitter?
Post it everywhere. You post it Instagram.
Okay, they were in an open relationship. Okay, that means it wasn't cheating. But, you know, still cringe to sleep with Nick Fuentes. Unless Nick's the bottom, then it's fine. But if Nick is the, you know, if you're sucking Nick, it's a problem.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, she's stunning. She's gorgeous. Like, I could never be this pretty. Like, I look at girls like this, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was cis so bad. Because then there was there could have been a chance. A singular chance.
You search for my name.
That or I just need to get plastic surgery to, like, you know, slightly feminize a few features. Then we'd be, like, good to go. But...
I don't know. Someone sent it to me.
Oh, they were polyamorous, and he still found a way to be, cheating on her? That's crazy. Oh, poor Melina. I don't know anything about her, but, you know, we're girls here. We love women. So we always prioritize women.
So what do you think a woman should look like?
Aw, thank you, Cameron. People always forget, too, that, like, I'm into the politics stuff. I'm very, like, plugged in to what's happening in the States right now.
Well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but, you know, I have this friend named Kai.
Kai Clips, he's in chat right now.
What's that?
Kai, he's in chat right now.
Yeah. Okay, so Kai likes big, muscular girls. See, I don't like that. I think that's like...
He wants a woman that can work the fields.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's why he likes this.
Nick wants a woman he can physically abuse and get away with it.
He'll have a tough time finding a girl that small.
I just don't think it's not a feminine look.
What are you talking about? She's so high femme, dude. Like, anyone who would look at Melina here and go, that's not a feminine look, crazy to me.
Wow.
You ever touch a woman? Oh, would you ever punch a woman?
Try to kill me.
That's how far would go.
If she... I don't know.
What did you do beforehand?
In self-defense. I would punch a woman in self-defense.
But not...
No, I would never initiate a punch against a woman.
Why?
Well, I would initiate a punch against most people.
I'm the like gayest straight woman in the world. I have friends in real life who are like, Kayla, just date a woman. Just fucking date a woman. You clearly don't like men.
Hurry up, I want to eat my ice cream.
You're not eating it?
I can't eat it while I'm holding the camera.
I'll hold this thing
Yeah, that's right.
Why is the filming? Why are we filming the, you know, the center of the filming right now is Dick. It's been Dick for a while. I haven't said anything, but... Oh, the boys! The boys are together. Hold on, we need to... Hold on.
I'll hold this thing
Yeah, that's right. Do that.
Look!
Look at the boys! Look at them! Look at our boys! They're so happy together. And it's always Nick encroaching on Destiny's space. You'll notice the Destiny is at the edge of the seating arrangement that they're at. Nick is like pushed right up against him. Nick loves it.
It's almost like a father-son thing right here.
Gagra?
You said the other day that we get along better because you came from the edgelord scene, and that's so
Oh, he just sounds like he's talking about his boyfriend.
true.
Destiny has slob posture.
You know?
The scene I came from was gone before you were born, Nick. Okay?
You what?
The scene I came from didn't exist when you were on the internet, okay? We didn't come from the same scene.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't even have a MySpace.
We are the successors.
I don't even know what MySpace is.
We're your spiritual successor.
God, he's so in love with him, dude.
He's always like this.
Wait, did he eat my ice cream? He did. I think he did.
That was yummy. Good suggestion.
Yeah? Okay, good. Am I a good wife? Did he do a good job?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Am I a good wife? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, because you don't want to compliment the wife too hard, because you don't want Destiny starting to think that he has something good. You know, you gotta leave room to swoop in there. I get it. I understand the game.
It was a good
Wait, what's wrong with me? How can I become better?
It's this openness. You gotta become exclusive.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Okay, so if I...
Why? If they were exclusive, then, like, it would have been even worse that Destiny sucked your dick. I'm confused.
If I was just with him, I'd be perfect?
Yeah, and you gotta give him some kids.
Oh.
When are you gonna bear him a child?
When are you gonna give me a child?
Yeah. What's going on, Destiny?
As long as abortion is legal in some parts of the U.S.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't you want to? Oh, we already have a son.
Yeah, true.
Very cool.
We can't because we're open, so who knows who the kid will be.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
close.
the issue.
You gotta lock it
That
down.
paternal thing,
have
you
a
know?
kid.
Your child could be anybody's, Melina. You belong to the streets.
True. Yeah.
What
That's a
the?
problem. That's a problem.
No.
This is such Brokeback
problem.
Mountain shit going
Big
on
problem.
right now.
I see.
But that's okay.
Wait,
Oh,
do you
I know, you might
do
have a
you
kid. This
do you
is really-
masturbate at all?
No.
You don't. You've never
I
had.
told you I'm an asexual incel.
So you
Liar.
have never like.
Why are you
wasted-
asking all these questions about
Because I'm curious if you see
me
that.
and sex?
This is what we call diversion. He is, you know, he's diverting the attention away from his sus behavior toward Destiny to trying to make it seem like she's the one trying to fuck him.
Because it's interesting. No, I'm just curious. Do you think like when you waste your cum, is that like abortion?
Well, it's a sin.
It is.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Catholics.
sinned?
You would then sin by accident constantly because if you don't masturbate, you have nocturnal emissions. Your body needs to clear those things out, you know? You got to keep the batch fresh.
Well, yeah, everybody sins.
Oh.
But
I try not to.
You just ask for forgiveness and then you're good.
Yeah, but
Moments
you
like this making me question which kind of gay I really am. I know, right? You know, being an egg, transitioning, you gotta choose what kind of gay you're gonna be. You know, I went from calling myself gay to calling myself straight, and now it's like begrudgingly so. You know, before it was used to be like, oh, I love men. Men are amazing. Men are like so handsome. Oh my god, they're so strong. I just want a big daddy to like, you know, bowl me over and like have his way with me. Like I used to be like that kind of girly, and then I stopped being 21. It is a rite of passage for all 21-year-old trans girls, except for the transbians. They're special. They've reached divinity at an early age. We are not so lucky. So I went from that to being like, men are all poorly trained dogs. I want a man who can love me like a woman loves me. You know, like, it's something like that.
Why can't you just like do that all the time then? If you just ask for forgiveness.
you have to
and-
That's
mean
a
it.
sin also.
Yeah, that's you can't.
Gooning is based.
That's called the
Yeah, but maybe
presumption
you
of
just
mercy.
really mean it, and then the next day you wake up as a new person. You know.
Well, if you keep making mistakes, that's what happens. That's part of the journey to becoming.
Exactly.
One
You
with
gotta
God.
learn.
I mean, if men are gonna be horn dogs all the time anyway, they might as well just, like, live the gooner lifestyle, right? Like, I feel like that's, like, a reasonable conclusion to come to, honestly. It's not like not masturbating fixes them.
You know, you can't just be perfect immediately, can you?
But you can't go in with intending to fuck up and then just ask afterwards. It's not okay.
See, he knows what's up. Destiny, in his heart of hearts, knows what's right.
And true forgiveness is going to require you to perform some kind of penance too. You got to do like an act of service or some way to redeem yourself in God's eyes. You can't just say forgive me and then he does, and you go on and do it again.
So
He
what is
spits
the
facts.
what is the
He
most
facts.
sinful thing you've ever done?
The most sinful thing
Yeah.
I've ever done?
Try to overthrow the government of this country.
That was not a sin. God smiled on that.
Oh, yeah,
God,
did he?
God loved that. Yeah.
So great that people can literally just admit to that kind of thing
How do you know that?
and, like,
God
not
was
be in
Did he
jail.
tell
Yeah,
you?
God couldn't sneak a few more mail-in ballots for God.
Wait,
Kato, it's okay. You can jerk off. It's okay. As a little treat, you can. It's not gonna hurt you.
how do you communicate with God? Is he like in your walls? You hear him
Are
sometimes?
you mocking my religion? That's not funny.
No, I'm just curious. Maybe
Retention does nothing for you. It literally doesn't do anything for you. You know, it's so, like, there's a romance to self-love, right? Like, and I'm not talking about, like, the, like, mindless gooner, like, tongue out, whatever bullshit. I'm talking about, like, the exploration of self, the understanding of what brings you pleasure and joy, and you know, you can make it a romantic experience if you're a woman. Just masturbate like a woman would.
he is in the walls.
Are we walking to the car?
It's that way,
I'll walk that way.
I think.
What do you don't believe in God? I take it, right?
No.
You're Swedish.
Swedish.
I'm Swedish.
I don't even think
we
they
don't
have
believe
God
in
over there.
anything.
That's true. Yeah, you believe
Let's
in
go.
It's too cold.
superheroes and all that.
Yep. They don't have reception that far north.
That's why.
What's gonna happen to you? You're my age now.
Yeah, we're like
What's gonna happen to
literally
you in the future?
we're literally made to, like, you know, engage with ourselves in that capacity. There's nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine. Like, if we're to be entirely serious and pragmatic right now, obviously, like, the actual, like, going as far as gooning, you know, being, like, obsessed with self-pleasure to the point where it obstructs your abilities to interact with society normally, yes, that is not a bad, or that is not a good thing that you would want to be doing. That is a bad thing. That is, you know, it's not healthy to go that far with it. But, you know, being someone who masturbates regularly isn't a bad thing. It doesn't make you weaker. It doesn't make you a worse person. It just lets you be in touch with yourself, honestly. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm curious about you too. What is gonna happen to you in the future?
I don't know.
You're my
It's
age.
a big question mark.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna be dead or in jail.
It could be trauma, and if that's the case, then that's totally valid. Like, if you personally aren't someone who's comfortable with that, then there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to. But like, the prescription that for other people it would also be bad is, like, where it crosses over to not being, like, you know, it goes from, like, being a feeling that is valid to being an attempt to control the freedoms of other people.
Same,
Or
bro.
no, you're not gonna be dead or in jail.
You don't think so?
You're gonna be.
You don't know.
Just
laying
like
on
I
a-
wouldn't tell someone who doesn't masturbate that they absolutely have to. I wouldn't want someone saying, like, you can't either, you know? It's do it if it brings you joy, and that's it.
No, no.
somewhere strung out.
Oh,
There's a lot of benefits for your body.
Mushrooms, space.
There's no benefits for withholding, but withholding, you know, There are some detriments for withholding, but like they're not like crazy, except for like the prostate cancer risk elevation. But you know, otherwise.
Mushrooms? Yeah, I'm gonna be a heroin addict.
Yes, I have seen the Ray Comfort video. They're all like
I'll be
this.
the leader of
They're
the
all
country.
obsessed
Yeah,
with
that's,
dicks.
that's right. Yeah.
He'll
or
be
that.
not the president. He'll be the king, because that's what he's.
Oh yeah, you don't want a
Right.
president.
Wants the
Why would you
monarch.
go for president if you don't even believe that president
Well,
is
he's
the
Like the
he's
dick
president,
fits
he
in
can
the
make
hand.
himself
The dick
king.
fits in the
Trump
mouth.
president.
What do we do with this
That's true.
information?
He understands.
You understand? I'm sorry. I'm just asking questions so I can learn.
Like if Ray Comfort's sitting here being like, no, bananas are proof of God's existence because they fit well in your hand. Like, what does that say about prostate stimulation? Only an intelligent God could make it feel that good. Dysphoria due to not having bottom surgery yet is a huge libido killer. Oh, I fully understand that one. I do. You know, it's a double-edged sword with the bottom surgery, because on the one hand, the lack of dysphoria obviously makes everything, like, better. But on the other hand, the erogenous zones are smaller, and they are, like, more finicky, we'll say, on a female body configuration.
You're peppering me with questions.
Gish galloping.
I'm sorry. You can ask me
Like,
some
dicks are
stuff, too.
easy mode.
She is. She's gish galloping.
Okay, you ask me something.
I asked you. You don't believe in God. So
Nah.
what's going to happen?
God, what a
What's
stream
your-
this has
What's
become.
your destiny? What's going to happen when you die?
He's
You're going
my
to go to heaven
destiny.
or hell?
Oh god, that was so cringe, but so reasonable. I don't blame the girl for making the joke, but it was very cringe. Also, not anymore.
Yeah, what happens when you die, Mel?
Do you think about that?
Nothing.
Careful.
Based.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
I die.
Just darkness. Not even darkness. They're nothing. Literally incomprehensible degree of nothing. It's not even something to
That's
like
it.
worry about,
That's
because
it,
you
that's
wouldn't be
just-
capable of like
How do you
being
know what happens after you
hurt
die?
by it. It's just nothing.
God tells us.
Where?
Inspired.
Is this one that's going to be
Where
private?
did they
It's
tell
at
you?
least going members
in the
only.
Bible.
Also, all the streams that I privated, I like have plans to one day release clips from, but I'm so lazy. If I was Melina, I can't lie, I'd make that joke 1,000 times a day. Again, it's reasonable, but it's cringe. But it's reasonable.
Who wrote the Bible?
A lot of people, actually.
But how did they know?
They were inspired by God to write
But
it.
how did they communicate them if
Imagine just
they
being
didn't
able to
read the
say
Bible?
that you,
Because
like,
you said that.
what if I just said that my, like, Paladin Succubus fic was, you know, was inspired by God? Does that mean it happened?
Well, God, for the first 5 books, I think it was actually the Holy Spirit.
Oh my god, Zoloft killed my drive. But you know what reactivates my drive? You know what reactivates my drive? Abusing my Zoloft by not taking it for a few days. Don't do that. You shouldn't do that, but it works.
Told them how to write.
You just have to be able to handle the
And,
emotional
after
turbulence that
that,
comes with that.
It was inspired.
How do you know if they were actually talking to God and not schizophrenic? Do you believe
Please
in
don't private
schizophrenia?
it. I will
Yeah.
try my best to avoid the
So
temptation.
How do you know if it was God or schizophrenia?
Look, if
Well,
I go to hell,
God,
I
because
get to be with all the cool
there were
people,
so
so,
many
like, whatever.
witnesses.
Like, if a person like me ends up going to hell, like, obviously it's not that bad of a place.
Oh.
How do you have hundreds of witnesses?
And if there's a god that would send a person to me like hell, or
What if they
a
all just
person
came
like me to
together?
hell, then that's not a
How do you
god
feel-
I
wait, straight?
ally myself with.
Yeah.
Simply
yeah,
put.
yeah.
How do you feel about like the Council of Nicaea, stuff like that? Which
Like, people fail to recognize, what if God is a god? Like, what if there is, like, a single monotheistic entity out there? But what if it's not good? What if it created us, but it's not good? Like, what happens then? Do you still worship it because it's powerful? Because at that point, you're just cucked. Like, that's just submissiveness. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to rebel?
books was that the one where they started voting in books of the Bible and voting out others?
Yes.
Yeah. What if they chose the wrong ones?
Ugh,
What if Jesus
Cameron,
really
I
was married
so
to-
wish I
was
could
it Mary
feel that level of
Magdalene, some people
obsession
say it was?
sometimes,
It's an
though.
interesting question.
Uh-oh.
I have no one who I'm interested in right now, and I used to be so boy crazy, and it's like, it's so weird to me. Like, I feel like there's a vacancy in my mind, like, where there should be thoughts of a certain man. There's nothing.
No, I don't know.
There's just
Sometime in
video
the next
games.
few months, probably.
Sometime in the next few months, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, it's just a big pain in the ass moving across the country.
Save the
just about to
stream
move
so
away
we
from here,
can
but then you
email them
said
all
Nick
to
is coming
Turkey
here.
Tom.
So
Remember, if you hit Windows Shift S at the same time on your keyboard, it'll open up the screen capture like snippet tool, and you can select video mode, and then you can just choose the range within the screen that you want to record, and then you can just record like whatever. Like, that's a thing you can do on your phone or on your computer.
Oh,
said we
now
have to
it's
stay.
a best friend.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he
We
was
have
like
to
my
stay
best
now.
friend. Was that what I
Exactly. You exactly said that.
Sounds exactly like what
You know, I
said.
think
Well,
this
you said
Fuentes
it
guy's a
actually
bad
all
dude.
night. You were like dreaming,
He
talking
might,
in
you know,
your sleep, and
I'm
you said,
starting to think he's not that great of a guy either.
Oh, Nick is coming here.
You
That's
think
what
I'm
you're
obsessed with Nick, and I really just want 14,000 viewers again. That's really what I'm thinking about.
Probably.
We make a great team. You could say that, right?
Yeah,
We
we're
make
like
a
the
great
handlebars
team.
guys.
We're like the what guys?
The I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Right. We're a great duo.
How do you feel about this? You're in denial.
I don't know. We'll
True,
see.
He is. We are a good team, and one wonders what the future holds for such a dynamic chemistry between two high-powered Latino males.
Imagine, like, looking like Nick Fuentes and calling yourself Latino. Crazy. I know he's technically, like, Latino, but, like, bro is white. Bro is the whitest of white. I dated someone most of this year. Now I'm single and just met about the whole thing, lol. It wasn't bad. She's a nice lady. It just mutually wasn't working for us. It's, like, so frustrating for me, because I used to be, like, a serial monogamist. And I used to constantly have all these, like, interesting stories. Like, I've dated, like, probably, like, 15 plus different dudes. Because I have, like, a 3-month cutoff rule. Like, it's like a probationary period. I know, I'm crazy. But I give them 3 months to impress me, and then I, like, at the 3-month mark, I, like, sit down with myself, and I think, can I see this working out for, like, a year, 2 years, 3 years? Like, if the answer is no, then he's gone.
What do you think?
As long as I don't get no fly listed with you.
You will understand that Tom is cute.
I don't know about that.
We're gonna watch the fucking puppy boy thing, I swear to God.
You wanna hold this now?
Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Hold on. Let me get my pick-me-girl voice on. Let me get my pick-me-girl's voice on. Okay. Oh, Nick, it's, like, so sad that you don't have any boobies. That must be so sad, because, like, oh, boobies are so comfortable to rest your head against. Don't you think so, Nick? Wouldn't boobies be, like, the best pillows? Oh, Nick, I'm so sorry that you don't have those. Tom, do you like the boobies? Do you like boobies? Sorry, I had to summon my inner Nal for a little bit, too.
Sure.
I'm the cameraman.
Camera person. Okay, guys.
You gotta hit him with the really malicious little giggle, too, like, oh, you don't have any boobies for Tom to lay his head on? It couldn't be me.
Any final questions? Because I'm about to get to my car.
Jesus
drive home.
Christ, that's so clippable. I'm
Yeah,
so
we're about
cooked.
to. Any final things? you
The
got
new
for us?
Nal? Is Kagra TV the new Nal? Obsessed with
No.
Turkey Tom. He's way younger than her. What a freak.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of hat is it?
And
Project
because I'm a
Veritas.
woman, no one will be willing to believe that it's just a joke, because when a woman makes a joke, everyone takes it seriously. When a man makes a joke, everyone gives him grace. Everyone's like, oh, he's joking, guys. When a woman does it, she's being serious. She's just weird.
Living in South Beach, meeting all kinds of celebrities, you two are the most fucking iconic.
Let's go.
Can I write something mean about O'Keefe if I sign it?
Pick me,
I
Gra?
watch your videos
Do we
about
need that? Is that a
Project
new
Veritas.
character we
I still
need?
think you're kind of like lacking a bit.
Lacking on which one?
Just you think that they're like acting in bad faith.
They are. Which Project Veritas investigation turned out to be actually something of substance when it was further?
Okay, we're about at the end of it. We made it. We got through it. And I think you've all been good, and you all can have Puppy Boy Turkey Tom.